What if a non-curable virus spread all over Earth? Yeah. So, I am here with the philosopher, also known as the Sexy Homeless, aka, the Captain Truth, Commander
Truth or Master Truth.
Commander Truth, Master Truth, doesn't matter. He's a dominatrix. He's a dominant male, and I am just me.
Hey, Joe.
And we're on our starship, flowing across. What'd you say?
Nothing.
We're on a your breath. We're on a starship, and we're gonna discuss the disgusting viruses that can be caused on Earth and cause for all mankind to be gone. Yeah.
Well, I believe that we technically already have a virus, but we also have a drug that could lead to our extinction as well.
What drug? What?
Well, first of all,
beer.
No. That's least of our. I mean, at least the causes of crashes, but that's still not the least. That's least of our problems, though. Now, the virus I was talking about.
It's not funny.
Is more of a mentality, I guess, but it's just straight up like stupidity. Modern privileged stupidity is going to be one of the biggest causes that's not drug related. It's just in general because of how our country is brought us up to be. Now, otherwise, other than that, I think that the biggest drug is like K2 bath salts, because we've seen what happens in the past. They zombify
Motherfucker, we talking about virus.
Yes,
what
but
the fuck?
But the bath salts lead to us.
Stay on topic,
it actually is on topic. The bath salts actually zombify us into a state. And you've seen the old cases back in the past where it's not just a regular zombification state like on some depression pills.
Zombification?
It's basically
what do you think about this image?
That's cool as fuck.
I know, it's
right?
interesting, right? Look, we're gonna
looks like something on an RPG.
We're gonna look at the creepiest shit that I've to be honest, I've seen a lot of stuff, but I have never in my 28 years of 29 years of being alive.
Do you got a picture of yourself when you first wake up?
Do I have a picture of myself?
Yeah, when you first wake up on this list.
That looks a little more. That looks? You know what that looks like? A big fat pussy, huh? You know what? Doesn't it?
Kind of.
Am I the only one?
It's like a mixture of different things, but yeah, I can see that.
Ah!
Ew. Jeez, what's up, Trump?
That's what Trump. Listen, okay, so let's try to stay on topic. So what if a virus spread all over Earth? What would we need to do?
Then honestly, I mean, I guess like discover it and try to figure out.
No, we discover let's say coronavirus. Let's say it's fucking spreading, unstoppable. It's an unstoppable spread. What do we have to do with the people that are contaminated?
I mean, the only problem with doing anything with them to begin with is that we don't know how many people are already contaminated. So that being said, let's say we guillotined all the ones that we found.
Guillotine, motherfucker?
Even if we did that, there probably still are so many that don't even know themselves whether they're contaminated or not. You know what I mean?
By the way, I just want you to know that this is one of the most incredible creatures ever on Earth.
Water bear?
This thing survives in what the coldest temperatures and the hottest temperatures.
Yeah, that's the water bear or whatever it's called.
No.
I've watched a video up on these creatures.
No.
They're microscopic.
No, water bear. This is not Naruto.
There is a creature called.
It's not Naruto, man.
But there's a creature called a water bear, and it's microscopic and can handle some of the hottest and some of the coldest temperatures.
But the coldest temperatures. That's all I ever. That's what the fuck I heard. I don't understand.
I'm sure some people will.
No, I know what you mean. Listen, so this is the same thing, differently.
Yeah.
So let's really look at it. Well, what the fuck is that? That's strong. That thing is crawling on his 6 legs and has 2 things in the back, which I'm pretty sure it could consume out of his ass.
Looks microscopic anyways, whatever it is.
Consume out of his ass and eat out of the front too.
That's a flea.
How you know that?
I could tell that's a flea. I've researched ticks and fleas in the past.
I had a flea on my nose one time and I seen it. Yeah.
It might possibly even be a brown flea. I'm not quite sure if it's like a sand flea or not.
How you gotta go there?
I'm just saying, like, yeah.
So listen,
creepy
so
shit that I know.
we will have to put him, to my opinion, we were not gonna put him in a guillotine, Damien, the sexy homeless. We are gonna put him in a facility where they're gonna get decontaminated, and they're gonna go through 1 to 12-step programs, just like an alcoholic would on a 12-step alcoholic program.
But if we don't have a way to cure them, though, how would a 12-step plan work? You know what I mean?
Well, number one will be like intense. You know, you're being
Like experiment or research, maybe.
Yeah, let's say you're the less one that's less infected. You're going to step number 2. You don't want to be with the ones that are mostly infected. It's just gonna be different steps. And then, you know, clean them all of the bacteria. You can't go nowhere. You know, your expenses are getting paid from the government. This is why the government. This is where the government should step in and really take care of these people. I don't know what the fuck is going on. All right, so I was gonna tell you this, but I didn't want to interrupt you earlier. There was a picture of a fucking guy, right, sneezing. He's like a Korean man or Chinese man infected with the coronavirus, sneezing all over the elevator buttons when nobody was in there, like before he left, to get people purposely affected.
Some people are like that, you know.
He was like, chew, and fucking covered all the buttons. Bro, he covered all the buttons and the wall and the thing where you might touch and left.
I mean, buttons are dirty naturally anyways, even without that being a thing. I mean, by now, we should know.
Buttons are naturally dirty, but you're skipping the fact that he was fucking
No, I know that, but what I'm saying is that...
What do you think should happen to someone like that? They should get a charge. That's a felony.
Whether or not we know for a fact that he was doing it on purpose or not, but yes, if he was... I mean, here's the thing, though.
That's
like
purposely
with AIDS and
causing
herpes,
blood-borne pathogens.
Like with AIDS and herpes, though, there is a charge for that. I know specifically for AIDS and herpes.
And I know about blood-borne pathogens. You know why? There was this guy in jail, ugly motherfucker. He used to bully everyone. I used to steal from the bullies. The one that used to steal all the time, I got tired of that shit, started stealing from them too. One time. Yeah, I would snap a few times in jail to the big guys, you know. Or my friend would. One time he did a cross. He did a cross, like, you know how you fucking...
It's the Catholic cross.
Yeah, he did it and like
head,
did it so hard that he fucking made his lip bleed. But anyways, I didn't get along with this guy, and we used to be in wood shop class. And we used to do like plaster. We used to do plaster on the walls, because these motherfuckers would make holes under the sink so they could store like wine, juice, you know, orange juice with bread, fermented fucking wine.
Yeah,
and shit.
I know about that
This
shit.
is a juvenile boot camp. It was an amazing experience, bro. When I went there was a fucking fight outside. Like, motherfuckers were fighting. They came outside and they were like fighting outside in the grass. And I was sleeping, like, your first night you're sleeping next to the officer in the main office in this boot camp. This is my second boot camp ever.
Sweet.
But anyway, so I was in wood shop class. I was doing plaster. It was a nice experience, but there was no good people in there. I had to go to gardening trade. You had to pass the test at the end. Electrician, plumbing, whatever trade it was, right?
Do you get to pick out of a handful of options?
You get to pick, but then you end up in the wrong class. You move again, and you don't like that class again. You get one more chance. If you don't, yeah, because motherfuckers try you. Because sometimes they don't get to go home on time. They have like 6 more months than you do when you're about to go home. They'll try the fuck out of you just so you could get extra days. You get 120 days. 120 days for one fight.
Oh, see.
180.
And in jail, it was 30 days. You know, extra.
No, this is 4 months.
Over there it is? Shit.
Yeah. That you know, they had that boot camp had a fucking riot. But anyways, so I fucking pissed on this guy's long story short, I pissed on this guy's bed named Bugs from Miami because he didn't show me respect. Yo, all the other black guys showed me respect, And we were wrestling, right? And I remember I remember this night. There was the guy that I was wrestling with, just like we're having fun. He walked by this guy that had tattoos on his face, and he said "fuck Miami." So the guy came in, the one that I was wrestling with came in, and yo, I never seen someone get jumped like this. And I was so close, yo, Damien, I was so close to kicking this guy too for saying that, cause I'm from Miami. They jumped this motherfucker so hard. Yeah, why would you say fuck Miami? What are you trying to start? You know, fuck you motherfucker. We jump at his ass, right? Like, look, kicks and shit. Like, we were barely trying. He was just like, ah. I didn't do nothing. I seen it happen. This motherfucker got jumped so hard that he jumped out of the window. He jumped out of the window.
But what I don't
like a cartoon.
Though, what I don't understand though is why people get so angry if a person doesn't like an area specifically.
No, this guy was disrespectful, man.
You know what
this
I mean?
guy one time he was like we were eating, we were
purposely.
Listen, we were cooking in the kitchen, and we were eating, and he was like, "Why y'all eating?" He's like, "Why don't y'all wait till we feed the people and then y'all can eat?" My friend was like, he dropped something on the ground. He's like, "Nigga," he's like, "Motherfucker, pick that shit up." Look, it was like a short mixed color guy with like a bald head, kind of strong build with tattoo under his eye. He was a gang member. And my humble Roscoe was like, "Motherfucker, pick that shit up." right in front of me. But anyways, and I had to write a fucking essay for pissing on this guy's bed. And I have to fucking pee right now. I'm sipping. Guys, we're in the middle of the city. I'm with Damien The Sexy Homeless. And you don't get to experience the city sounds right now because we're in a truck.
Yep.
And it's fucking windy outside, but it's Valentine's Day.
The city's not too bad once you get used to it a little bit.
It's 2020, February 14.
I forgot what the fuck that thing's called, but I know about it. What the fuck is that? I know what it is.
What, did you know this? What the fuck are you talking about? This is fake. This is not even real, motherfucker.
There is the thing like that is real. And I forgot what...
this is supposed to be a new type of study or something telling you, in a university.
That thing, man, there's a thing man. Just like that, and it's been real out for a few years now. There is something just like that, but different looking.
What we're looking at is I think it's a recreated thing. It's a robot that's meant to kill viruses.
But there is a realistic version of that thing.
So what are we gonna do with the people that are contaminated? What if we... Listen, we gotta put them contamination and get sprayed.